These compositions have plenty of contradiction. In our existence, a large amount has lost the ears to listen, but there's no need to wait for commission. Make the decision, and in the description, remain. It comes and goes, but I've been shown once more. As I walk down the rocky road, I've been mind blown, and I understand the code. In and out the zone, nah, I'm not coming for the throne. It's all about the growth. I've taken my oath, but even so, fear comes back into the picture. There's no need for a fixture, it's all here straight ahead. All I need is the nerve. Step out of the bubble and be heard. Be willing to risk the trouble when the price is doubled. This is a game of tug and war, and unfortunately the score is kept, and hard work is rewarded. It separates the different components. When the time comes, own it, dream the moment. With the time so precious, I live every second. Remember that life is a blessing. I sketch the future in these expressions. Remember all the lessons. The future is ours to take with no question. With the time so precious, I live every second. Remember that life is a blessing. I sketch the future in these expressions. Remember all the lessons. The future is ours to take with no question. I've only got one ingredient to this recipe, and you're asking what's the point? It's all misconceived. I've made this point as sharp as a razor blade and as solid as concrete. And let this be my speech. It may change time to time, I'm gonna let it speak. So follow up to your words and set the example, because we are the ones who are living in this anthill, far under the surface and underground, but above. The world is so rich, I don't even need to take a sample. I will never be trampled. It's time to stand up, write my captions, and let my ink spill. If words could kill, compassion would be the only way to stay real. Become the real deal. Forget about these ideas stuck in your brain and let them out. Drop the worries and the doubt, reroute to a new track. And as I let my voice be heard, silently making decisions as they observe, they decide what I'm worth and discuss the sharp turn. With the time so precious, I live every second. I remember that life is a blessing. I sketch the future in these expressions. Remember all the lessons. The future is ours to take with no question. With the time so precious, I live every second. Remember that life was a blessing. I sketch the future in these expressions. Remember all the lessons. The future is ours to take with no question. I am the evidence of creativity despite the hesitance, making my disability. This is all it takes, so mind and heart awake. I'm talking to you, we all have our part to take. Importance remains all it takes to light the way. We're not to be contained, and you can blame the game for knocking down our grandest stage. But I have turned the page, read my lines, and define my mind without the lies. I define this definition and I repeat with repetition. I execute my mission as quickly as I can vision, spitting rhymes every time I try to step out of my boundary line. And so, whenever I get the spotlight, I will never be of a character that's not mine, to become the one of a kind, either worth $1 billion or worth a dime. No difference is made, so there's no need to rewind. With the time so precious, I live every second. Remember that life is a blessing. I sketch the future in these expressions. Remember all the lessons. The future is ours to take with no question. With the time so precious, I live every second. Remember that life is a blessing. I sketch the future in these expressions. Remember all the lessons. The future is ours to take with no question.